Hello, everybody. This is the Deep Talks podcast. I'm here with my friends, That One Pharaoh and Backfire, and their information is on screen as you can see right now. And today we are talking about more deep topic, I would say. Fits the name. We're talking about morals, really. Anything under that broad umbrella category, and under like our 30-25 minute timer. So, well, it's 15, but it's whatever. So I'll start with the leading question. Can someone in their own words just define what morals mean? Like what are morals?
It's like what someone values and how they think, what they think is important to have, qualities like that. Like people have morals, like life is important,
Robert, what about you? Everything to add?
Not really. He hit the nail on the head.
So essentially what people believe, right?
Yes, what people believe is, what people believe to be important.
Yeah, okay. I have a question. Say if someone was raised on a certain type of moral belief, right? But say someone was raised on it, right, and they don't know why they believe that. Is it still valid for them to believe the thing that they believe, even though they don't know why they believe it?
I mean, it's okay. They were raised on it, and they don't know why they believe it. So they're having doubt, kind of.
It doesn't. Well, not really. That you're looking at someone, or you're that person anyway.
If you have a belief and you're like, why?
I guess it can be doubt, but it doesn't really matter if they're doubting it or not. Is it? Should they still believe the thing that they were taught, even though they don't know why they believe it, or the importance, or
it's just how much they believe in it at that point, in my opinion. It's not. I don't think it's a should or shouldn't. If I find something that is more if I face towards it more and I find it, I guess, more believable or more comforting to believe, I guess, then I guess I'll go with that. I guess, yeah.
What about you, Jalen?
Is it right? Yeah, of course, because people believe what they believe. Yeah, stuff like
So, can I throw an example? And I'll let you guys ask questions as well if you want to anyway. Take this back to antebellum time period, when there was slavery and all that stuff, right? We're taking this to Georgia, right? There's this white family, and they raise their kid on black people are really bad. They suck. They're just trash, right? Is it right for that kid to believe that without knowing why, or no? Your personal beliefs. It's right for them to believe that.
It's up to them.
No, I'm talking about for you. Is it right for them to believe that?
I mean, for me, I guess not, because it's a kind of hateful belief. I would say that about any hateful belief. I wouldn't really want someone to believe in that, but I'll let them do what they do. In my opinion, I don't care. It's their belief. With their belief, choose the way, guide them wherever they want.
And Jalen, what makes something a hateful belief? Or Robert, what do you guys can answer? What makes something hateful?
Is Jalen here?
I guess he went to sleep.
All right, but
that's pretty funny.
I guess what makes something hateful is literally the harming or mistreatment of others, or not even, or you don't even have to be harming or mistreating them. You know what you're doing. You don't have to be harming them, but you know the shade
disrespect.
you're throwing.
Like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah. And you can say you're not, but deep inside, you know what you're doing.
What if they really don't? What if they do it? What if they saying this out of like just a state of ignorance? They really don't know what.
Like a pure state of stupidity, ignorance.
Take the racist child for example. They don't know why they believe it, but they just do. They were taught to believe it, so they don't know why it's wrong.
If harmful, I want them to see the world. I would want them to see both sides of the story.
So you want them to have more of a fuller perspective.
Yes, see the world, have a full perspective, then make your decision. I don't care what your decision is. If you still want to be racist, hey man, to each their own. If you choose to not be racist, good for you.
All right, how many questions for me?
You know you're the question man, right? You know I don't have any questions.
Okay, I guess I am. I'll still be the question man. What makes people like? Because the concept of morals, it's all personal. You know what I'm saying? From person to person, morals are like all personal. Like in our society, there is everyone has a moral standard, or most people, a good chunk of this population have a moral standard that murder is wrong, right? But say if there was a different society somewhere else, right, that said murder is perfectly fine, or that war is perfectly fine, which is more realistic to real life, that war is perfectly fine and it's necessary for life, how would you like? How do you feel?
I would say, I don't. It's like I'm saying like a double. Yeah, I'm gonna say with a double standard because that's how I think of it. But I would say killing is necessary.
At this point in the podcast, Robert's voice sounded like some horrible scratchy static, and we just had to cut away until his mic got fixed. And Jalen wasn't actually gone; he was just talking to his dad, so he had to mute up. So yeah, this is also episode 5 instead of episode 6 that it says right there, but it's whatever. Yeah, that's all that I wanted to say before we get back to the actual podcast with Jalen, Robert, and me. So let's start. We had a question that really wasn't really going anywhere. So let's just see if they have any more questions for me. If not, I'll try to figure out more questions to ask them. So, Jalen, do you have a question for me about morals and stuff like that?
What are some morals that you hold?
Some morals that I hold? Is there any other certain topic, like, about, like what morals? Well, okay, let me say one of them that we've already said before. All life has some type of intrinsic value. From the moment that you leave your mom's vaginal canal, you have value, obviously.
I was about to yell something into my mic.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're gonna yell. But yeah,
about.
As soon as you leave that place, or vaginal canal, then you have value. Your life has value. And
you get one value stat point on your life.
Yes. And the way that you add more value is through your experiences, how you help other people, what you give to other people, what you put into the world, that you take stuff out of the world and you put back into it, and whatnot like that. Basic stuff that people say makes you a good person. Yeah.
Well, only once you come out.
Mm-hmm.
So not before.
Well, not really. As soon as you can live on your own, independent of your mother, then that's when you have value.
That's when I got value.
Yes.
I would say an unborn baby still has value.
It has value, right? But I wouldn't put an unborn baby's life over a born baby's life. And a born baby's life has like one value stat.
Hey man, I just know that unborn baby is gonna die after that born baby. That's all I know. So
okay, and well, actually, you don't know that. When that unborn baby's born, when the unborn baby's born, it could die from a car accident. You don't know.
Okay, the born baby you pick could get shot in the head the next day if we're
Yeah,
going with random
okay,
accidents.
yo, all this can happen. All this stuff can happen. But yeah, that's one of my morals.
Like, if we're just going with what if and random accidents, like,
well,
a plane might
you brought the
fall
what
in the
ifs
hospital.
first. Yeah.
No, what? You said it.
No, cause no.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. You said that we said the
Okay,
born baby would
okay.
die first.
I just picked who would live longer, essentially.
Yeah, but a lot of factors can go into it. But yeah, if they all live the
Yeah.
same age, then yes, the unborn would live
Yes.
a bit longer. But that's besides the point. What's a moral standard that you have, Jalen? What's a moral standard that you have?
What I have is that, I believe everyone should live no matter what,
I get you.
Not one thing you can do bad enough for me to want to kill you. Well, I will want to, but I wouldn't.
Okay.
You should have to suffer the rest of your life if you do something truly egregious.
Okay. And what do you count as egregious?
Like, killing someone is like the worst thing you could do.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you kill a killer?
See, I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna get it.
I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to poke holes in anything.
If it is not necessary for you to kill, you should not kill.
What if it's your job in society?
No one's job is to kill someone.
What do you mean? People that are on death row? Who's gonna kill them?
Executioners,
I guess
assassins. Like,
Well, there aren't really assassins in our world anymore.
you don't.
yes, there are.
Well, not
Yes,
like
yes, there are.
Okay, I guess.
That's not
I would say they're
There's no
hitmen.
Assassin Creed type assassins.
I would say they're
a
hitmen.
hitman is assassin.
Yeah, I guess. You're right. But yeah,
There's no need for you to kill the person on death row.
what if
What-
it's
what do you-
your
what
job?
do you mean?
No, you don't want to. That you get paid to
In
do
the
it.
moment, if the person will not take away, if the person is not subtracting less value than he is putting in, you don't need to kill him. Like, if he was about to kill someone, in that instant, no matter what you did, if you did not kill him.
Less value as they're putting in. How do you put in more value? Or
How do you put in more value? You're being a bum right now, but
I'm not even trying to be. I'm not even trying to. I'm just trying to ask you questions.
You're making my man think harder than he wants to think.
it's 1 o'clock. You think someone's trying to think this hard?
Honestly, like, bruh.
Okay.
Interrogating my man over here. He was on the brink of sleeping.
But how you put in more value to the world is, just by being a overall good person. Like, planting a tree, that's adding value. Doing something for the
But-
environment.
how about a person
Okay,
that was
how's
disabled
my
from birth? Oh. Yeah, we gotta start wrapping it up soon. How about a person that was disabled at birth? Are they added value?
No, they can still add value. In
I
different
don't
ways.
think
They could better other human beings. They could better themselves. And then, with that bettering of
Now, when I mean disabled, I mean like, let's take this as an extreme right now. I know there are people outside that maybe that would like mild autism and stuff like that, and like someone that wasn't born with a leg or a partial hand anyway.
So we're just going full. You are just a body.
Yes,
My bad,
you're
just a
essentially a vegetable.
That's not fair.
Is that funny, Jalen? Is that funny, Jalen?
That
Is
I'm
that funny,
trying not
Jalen?
to laugh because this view is laughing, and I don't want to be a bad person.
Is that funny, Robert?
It's not funny. I don't think you have to add value, in my opinion.
You know how?
I think there's a positive, there's a neutral, and then there's a negative. I don't think you have to add value for your life to have value. in my
Okay.
opinion.
Say if you had a child like that, right? That was essentially a vegetable, as I called it.
And unless I can,
Oh,
unless I
why are
can
you still
somehow,
laughing, Jalen?
that's
Why are you still laughing?
You're being a bad person. You're being a bad person.
Like, dog, no arms, no legs.
You guys are horrible people.
God
Yeah.
that was horrible. I'm admitting it, golly. But
God
I'm just
dang,
saying,
I didn't know you guys were
Robert,
horrible
if you had a
people.
child that was a vegetable, right, and because you had this child, right, and because your immune system, you had to take care of this child, obviously.
Oh no, I'll tell you what I can do right now.
What'd
It
you do?
would either be, unless I can show him the world somehow, unless I can give him joy from that.
Mm-hmm.
It would either be I could somehow give him joy from that hospital bed, or move somehow, or see him have some sort of joy. But if it gets to the point where his life is miserable,
He's a financial. He's not miserable, right? He's not miserable, but he's just a financial burden to you, like legitimately. He's not really making. He's not making your life any better.
okay, how does he feel like it, or does he like autistic, like he can't feel?
He can feel. He has emotions, but he's not really. He's not capable of complex thought. Well, not complex, but he's
conscious.
He's conscious. Yeah.
Can he show any form of I like life? As long as he can do that, I will take care of him. If he shows any form, it just gotta, bro, lick your teeth, wait, turn your head, do something.
No, he can prove,
like,
they can prove to you that he's alive, but that's about it.
No, not alive. Does he like, bro, what? Do something, like, flip, I don't know, bro, wiggle a little bit.
So, for you, like, unless it's because
I'm not gonna have him suffer through existence.
He's not suffering though, he's not suffering.
Live in a hospital bed, being a vegetable for the. I would call that suffering.
No. What I mean by vegetable, he's not glued to a hospital bed. But the thing is, you have to take care of him.
Okay, when I think of a vegetable, I think of completely paralyzed. I can't fucking move without this machine.
No, you can't.
I'm done without this machine.
He can't move without a wheelchair.
That's not. Oh, that's not a vegetable. That's just being handicapped.
No, I mean like mentally impaired. I'm taking this as extreme, by the way. Mentally impaired.
So just autistic.
No, mentally
on the other side of it.
Mentally
like he's on another spectrum.
Physically impaired. Yes.
Okay,
both.
so
that's still not a vegetable. If you can move with a wheelchair.
Like I think of a vegetable.
You
like,
have to move him with a wheelchair. He can't. I
think of a vegetable like I am paralyzed on this hospital bed, hooked up to this machine for the rest of my life.
Honestly.
Well,
that's what I think of a vegetable.
When I go by what's someone with a vegetable, well, what I know.
I think of a vegetable someone who legit cannot move.
A vegetable? No, I don't agree. A vegetable is a person that like has little to no cognitive thought or cognitive complexities. Like they can't like make complex thought at all, and yeah, their body can work.
Does my man smile? Like does he smile? Does he do anything?
Sounds.
Does he do a little? Does he make grunts? Are the grunts happy grunts? Like
it's like
no.
I need to, bro. Here's the thing. I need to see some form. Maybe I'm just biased, but like I would have to see some form of him enjoying life somewhat. Because at that point, I just feel like he's existing.
Yeah, so if they exist, which is a neutral value.
I feel like existing is more negative. It's not even it's not a neutral. Okay, no, it's not a negative value. It's a neutral value. But I feel like if you're existing, I don't think you're having such a good life. If you're just existing.
If he's fine with it, I'm fine with it. You feel
me? I'm saying like if he's fine with, if he's
you don't know that,
some
you have
kind
no
of
idea.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bro, I need to know some kind of sign. Like, can we read? Like, does he smile? Does he do anything?
So,
like,
what would you say to have a neutral value?
Just live your life. That's all you got to do to have a neutral value. Live your life. You don't have to help anyone. You don't have to kill anyone. Just live your life. That's a neutral value.
Like as long as you're not hurting anyone by doing something, you're fine.
Yeah, you don't have to help anyone. You don't have to go be a firefighter, save some lives. You don't have to freaking. I'ma gut this person and rape their dead body. Like you don't have to do that.
This is going on YouTube, bro. Say a bit more PG.
You don't have to remove someone's entrails, then tickle their butthole.
Okay.
You said the toe was in mine the whole time.
Okay, But so just like in the situation that I described, I would personally see that's a neutral value. But you
Yeah, it's a neutral value.
But if it's a neutral value and they're just being a burden to you, to the person that's taking care of it.
I wouldn't really care
if
for a burden too much.
Really?
Taking care of it is fine with it.
No, legitimately.
It's a life. It's a life. Life is the most precious thing in this world. Then it's money.
Really? Well,
maybe
sure?
life then love then money. Maybe that.
At what point can money surpass than life? At what money can money surpass life?
Never.
Because like
I mean, to certain people, money has been surpassed. Like people kill for money.
Okay, take this
in society, money surpassed life, in my opinion.
Hey, Robert,
people kill for money.
Robert, your mic kind of tapping out, so like try to back away from it. Just say.
Bro, I got a headset on. I can't back away.
Lift it up a little. Lift it up a little bit, cause like.
Is this better?
Yeah, it's much better. Yeah.
Okay.
But like, okay, but let's say it like this, right? This is like a real life example, right? There is a no other circumstance matters except for what's happening right now. Okay. I don't want you to say, well, they should have done this before. That doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Like,
say that again.
What I'm going to pose you an example, right? And you can't go back in the past and saying, well, they should have done this. Now they have to live with the consequences.
But
that doesn't matter.
But is it something they legitimately shouldn't have done? Like any normal person would have done.
Not really, because this happens. The thing I'm going to tell you happens frequently.
Okay, just.
Okay, don't go back in the past. Just you have to live in the moment right now. Okay.
Oh, something like abortion, condom, something like that.
Yeah, like that, right? So a girl, she was having intercourse with someone else, with a dude, right? And she got pregnant from it, right?
Clap. Nuts.
Yeah. Wait, now she has to make a decision to keep the child, right, or abort it. And if she keeps the child, it'll be a heavy financial burden on her, and it might even stunt how far economically she can go, and she can have another child at the place where she wants to, or she can abort it and she can fulfill all the dreams that she wants to, then bring a child in when she's ready. What do you think?
I would say just leave it at an adoption place if you really can't financially support it.
I have a question.
You said don't go back into the past, but like
I'm sorry, no, you cannot, because
I know, but like as a prime example, you should know the consequences of what you can do.
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you something about this? Say that she had a spiteful friend and poked a hole in her boyfriend's condom.
Dude, wait, that's crazy.
That's gay.
That's crazy.
Okay, now that's it's not
Did
her.
she ever find this out? Because I might have to kill that person.
It doesn't matter.
Crazy.
So
I didn't even know I had to turn this up that,
she took all the precautionary steps, right? And she just expected, hey, we've done this before. It's happened. We had nothing bad has happened, but now this is happening.
Does a boyfriend dip out of existence? Does he go to the 17th dimension?
Oh, okay. Actually, let me say, he doesn't. He's not relevant in this case. It's just about the girl and her decision. Okay? Because this is essentially what it boils down to in real life.
I can't have good things with this remote.
Because and let me tell you something. Adoption homes, they don't. Oh yeah, sure.
Before I leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I have mixed feelings because like, bro, that's my life, dog. That's my life to unborn babies, like.
I would just say, just give it to an adoption place.
Again,
it's either that or
have you heard like horrible adoption stories? That could happen to that child, and they'll never know their mother because they're not ready for them, and like you could bring in a life with like that will have a horrible experience.
Yeah, I gotta charge my remote.
But okay, let's log off. Let's log off. Let's log off real quick, alright?
Okay, part 2 coming.
Nah. Yeah, part 2 might come soon about this whole moral stuff. But it was fun talking to my homies. That one King Pharaoh on YouTube with the same name, on Insta with the King Pharaoh, Twitter with the King Pharaoh as well, and my boy Backfire that's just on YouTube with Backfire, how it's spelled there. I'm on Snapchat, JMoji13, Instagram, MonkI-MOJI, and that's all. It was fun talking to you guys. Okay, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Yo, goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
no brain.
I'm good. Jalen.
I like toes. Wait, no, I don't. No.
Robert.
Join my OnlyFans.
Okay.
It's called Jalen Likes Big D.
Okay. Now let's
Right?
actually get
Join my
back to
OnlyFans.
let's get back to the
You got
podcast.
feet pics. Feet pics.
Okay. This is going out the end as some type of blooper. Okay, whatever. So yeah.